So, okay, this is I never do intros, by the way. I try to do cold opens, so normalmente não faço introduções. Faço assim, falo só, começamos logo a falar. Mas, but this is we're going to try to do this half in English, half in Portuguese. So, how are you guys? First off,
we're good.
Yeah, doing good.
Good. Thank you. Thank you for doing my functions over here. But playing with Doug for the past year, I heard.
Half a year.
Half a year. Mm-hmm. Half a year. Okay, so how did this come about? So I heard you went to Brazil, and was it an invitation by them? How is this formation coming?
It's a long story, but here we are. Okay. And I needed a band, and these guys were one of my favorite bands, and I was able to hook up with them.
Because I heard that you got really into the band and went like, I want to play with these guys.
Definitely, I was a fan of the band and needed a band in Brazil, and they were up for doing it. So we did some shows in Brazil, and then I came home. That was all we were going to do, and I was going to do some other stuff, and then I just kept kind of coming back to these guys and thinking it was cool and that it could get cooler. So I went back and played a little more, and then we decided to do this whole year of touring together.
Are you planning on living in Brazil, maybe in Rio de Janeiro for half the year, maybe in the future, in the next few years?
Maybe. That's not really. That doesn't work with the rest of my life right now. But
sure.
My intention is to change up Built to Spill's lineup pretty regularly,
as it always has been, really.
Kinda, but we went through a 15-year lineup, so I want to try to change it up more frequently than that.
But initially, that was kind of the idea, right?
The initial idea, exactly. Yep, because I didn't really have a band, and I was thinking I was going to be moving around a bunch. And so we changed a few times, and then I wanted to get some guys that were really in it, and we could, write songs together, and it just was easier to get everyone to learn a lot of songs and get tight. It was so much work to get a new band going. With these guys, though, I didn't even work very hard. I let them do all the work. I just let them do what they wanted. And here and there, we talked about some things. But, they're musicians that I trust, and I don't really feel like I have to tell them what to do. And I don't have to tell them what to do at all. I don't know if I could tell them what to do.
Do you guys feel that? Do you feel like you're carrying Doug?
No, not really. No. I mean,
I'm being playful.
We just try to keep up, I guess. Liz says it was God, but we don't really believe in God. But yeah,
it's common for. Brazil is a Catholic country. Like Portugal is like 80% Catholic. So even like it's normal to be Catholic for I think for both of our countries.
Whether or not you believe in God.
Yeah. Exactly. I think that's very accurate. I think that's very true. Truer than one might initially think. Really. does it feel like to be playing a record that's 20 years old, like songs that are 20 years old, for you? And then I'll ask you guys as well.
For me, it's just another year of touring. I mean, we play all these. Every Built to Spill lineup has been playing nearly all these songs for years and years. So for me, it doesn't feel like I'm going back to anything. It's just another tour, you know. Other than, of course, in any tour we have lots of songs, and I don't know how many songs we have in our catalog. We usually learn 40 or so songs, so we can switch it up every night.
Okay.
So to me, that's the only difference, is just playing the same songs every night. But otherwise, I didn't like, you know, learn these songs again after 20 years and have all these memories or anything like. To me, it's not. There's not even a grain of nostalgia for me in this whole thing.
It's always been present, really. Then.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about for you guys? How's it feel?
Portuguese too.
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
I don't want to know.
Mas como é que é para vocês estarem a tocar um disco lendário como o Keep It Like a Secret? É um disco marcante e vocês já eram fãs?
Sim, a gente era muito fãs, né?
E agora de repente estão a tocar isto?
A gente já escuta o disco há muito tempo, a gente curte muito o Built to Spill, todos os discos, na verdade. Esse nem é o nosso disco predileto, eu diria, mas é muito bom.
E qual é que é?
Ah, não sei, cada um tem um diferente, tem diferentes.
Força aí.
Eu gosto do Perfect From Now On, acho mais, sei lá, mais como um disco, eu acho mais maneiro.
E vocês?
É o primeiro.
Ele gosta do primeiro, que é o Ultimate Alternative Waivers, e ele gosta do Nothing Wrong With Love.
There's Nothing Wrong With Love, que é quando eu entrei também no comboio. Também, portanto, para mim também é o que bate sempre mais. Apesar de ser fã e gostar depois do resto dos discos todos, mas também eu também entrei naquela altura do porque, aliás, eu acho que a primeira coisa que vejo é o Big Dipper, é o vídeo.
Sim.
Que eu depois também acho que não sei se há muitos mais. Doug, I was mentioning that I started listening to Built to Spill back when I saw Big Dipper, and some mentions actually by Stephen Malkmus. That was like I think I remember it was like it was on MTV, because MTV used to do cool stuff back then, so it was like an on-site thing that I think Toby Amy's from MTV Europe was like interviewing Stephen Malkmus and a member of Pavement on site at this festival, and we're like, oh, I read that you guys were going to save rock and roll. Do you guys agree that you are saving rock and roll? And Malkmus was like, yeah, I suppose so. This is like 95. Yeah, I suppose so, like us and Built to Spill. So, I don't know if you guys know each other, but that's when
Yeah, that's amazing to hear.
So that's
we tried.
One of the first. Well, I guess we tried.
Sorry, world. Sorry, it's dying anyway.
Should I mention, have you kept your beard since then? This is a non-musical question, but have you had your beard since then? Because I kind of just like got rid of mine, so it was not very beardy anyway.
Yeah,
to begin with.
I shave mine down to this though all the time.
Okay. But I've always seen you with a very thick beard.
I'm afraid of what's underneath, so I keep it going.
So it's a question of confidence then, right?
Yeah, that's all my confidence comes from this beard for sure.
Cool. It's well, it should be, because you should be proud of that beard. It's a very proud beard, I would say.
100% natural.
It's a 100%.
It's 90% natural. Yeah.
What's not natural about it then?
You think this white comes naturally?
It's a bunch of flour. You just like every.
It's an expensive procedure.
Takes years and years.
It's mostly willpower then, right?
Yeah.
Just a lot of focusing at the mirror, and eventually we'll go.
Push on your face.
I think it works with most people. Then if you try, like if you wait long enough, then it happens. Like
Definitely.
If you stare at the mirror. Exactly. If you stare at the mirror long enough, it'll eventually grow white. That's my bet.
That's how they do it. That's how it's done.
João as well. João has also tried looking at the mirror, staring at it.
Mine's getting there.
He's getting there. He's getting there. This tour, you've been shaking up the set lists of the track. Do you think that you've had of the album? I mean, do you think that one of the current set lists has outdone the original track list of the album? Maybe even better.
3.5 million combinations that you could do.
Yeah, we've only tried about 50,000 of them, so we don't really know like what the best combo is.
So you haven't really stood out, and the show's going like, this was better than the record.
I think it's really fun doing it that way, and I didn't really think that that was kind of an afterthought. I think maybe we did the first few shows in order, or did we not even do that?
We did one show in order.
Yeah.
That was it.
But yeah, I think we kind of did it. I thought we did it just because some of our songs were stronger, and like some of them felt like had to work our way up to a little bit. So,
just like Broken Chairs and.
Yeah, like the plan's kind of. I feel like the plan is not a good starter. I feel like it's a good later song now for us. I like it. I think it's fun playing it that way because it's. I don't know. I think it's. I have nothing to say about it. I don't know why I think it's fun.
Sure. Just. Sure.
I wanted to do it in the order that the songs were written, but I couldn't remember.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Never ever. Never. As much as you try, you just I think that's never.
Well, we have done it backwards. Remember? Yeah, we did do it backwards. You recognized it as backwards.
Yeah, that's right.
I was wondering if anyone recognized it, and João did.
Would it happen for a particular reason, or just
let's try it backwards, just to see?
That works well.
But the songs played forwards, but the set list backwards.
Because I was going to ask, because maybe at some point you can just have there's pedals that do that. If you want to play a backwards solo, then you play a backwards solo.
Yeah, if it were,
I'm not sure if you guys ever had any of that under your record.
If it were 99 right now, no. Is that right? No. If it were 79 right now, we'd be playing the record backwards.
And looking for satanic messages, maybe, right? Because that was the idea back then.
Actually,
it's the devil.
His band that's going to play. They have this double record, and on Spotify you can listen to the version which is everything backwards.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that true? O seu disco ao contrário, não tem?
Oruã.
Yeah. So Spotify, there's the regular record, and then there's the backwards record.
A lot of those songs probably sound killer backwards
they sound
too.
killer.
E será que invoca algum espírito ou assim? Porque às vezes há aquelas coisas de estás a tocar as canções ao contrário e vem à procura de mensagens do demo.
Mas normal ele faz isso.
Faz sempre na mesma, mesmo para a frente.
Para a frente.
Mesmo para a frente é que faz isso. I was asking if it conjures up some spirits if you play it backwards. And you said like forwards does as well, so that's spirit, I guess. That's the spirit. Wordplay. This show is called Made of Things, and it's based on the idea that you guys have dedicated yourselves to thank you that you guys have dedicated yourselves to art and to playing music because something happened to you or you had some sort of experience that made you go, I want to play music forever. Did you guys have that? And if so, what was it? Depois já faço a pergunta em português.
Me first?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, I'll go first. I don't know, I always liked music since I was a little kid. Mm-hmm. And then I always drew and stuff when I was growing up. Mm-hmm. And then when I was a teenager, I started playing the guitar. And I thought I'd draw, but then guitar just was funner and it was more social. And I was kind of I was better at it. I had better ideas. Uh-huh. And and then it just became my life. And then I was lucky enough to make a living at it and really keep doing it till I'm 50 years old.
And lucky enough to be one of the better singer-songwriters of the past 30 years. But I'll say that, not you. O programa chama-se Made of Things, portanto é baseado na ideia que se dedicaram à música, que é uma coisa que às vezes tem dificuldades, como tudo, não é? Mas que também tem dificuldades, porque alguma coisa vos aconteceu que vos fez pensar, eu quero ser músico. Tiveram isso vocês?
Tem alguma coisa de experiência que fez você pensar, eu quero ser músico?
Eu ouvi qualquer coisa,
disco do Kiss,
ser músico, quero fazer isto o máximo, de vezes.
Acho que pelo menos de onde eu venho e acho que o João também, a gente é tendenciado a não mexer com isso. Então o que a gente já faz é uma curva fora do caminho. Então a maioria dos nossos amigos ou desistiram ou fazem muito esporadicamente com a nossa ajuda. Então a gente passou a ser um fio de esperança para essa galera, que a amiga nossa também toca e por questões financeiras de trabalho passaram a não tocar mais ou não tocam como a gente. Que a gente adentrou de vez esse caminho.
É tipo uma cena de comunidade, então. É uma cena de comunidade.
Sim.
Vossa comunidade.
Lá no Rio a gente tem um selo, um espaço, uma galera que todo mundo toca.
Que é o...
Na verdade,
Escritório? Escritório.
Eu sempre toquei meio que de brincadeira, assim. Eu aprendi a tocar violão e baixo quando era adolescente e tal. Mas aí foi quando eu conheci o Lê que realmente achei o som dele fantástico. E aí conheci, e aí a gente começou a tocar e foi aí que eu comecei a tocar de verdade, assim, e viajar ao Brasil ali, tocar um monte de lugar. Mas foi meio que na aba dele, entendeu?
Ok, portanto é uma cena de comunidade e uma cena de vocês conhecerem uns aos outros, etc. Muito bem. Só uma última coisa. So just one last thing.
Hold on, what did you guys just say?
It's kind of a community. I can explain. They didn't say cerveja though. You would have recognized it. We've been doing this since, I guess, for the past couple of episodes, but like, name 3 things that you are made of.
Made of?
Yes, you yourself feel that you're made of.
Literally.
Not literally. Or literally, if you want.
Literally.
3 coisas que você é feito.
Like
Things I'm made of.
hydrogen and oxygen and carbon, maybe some nitrogen.
That's 4.
That's 4. Top 3 lists are very important.
3 coisas que você é feito.
Hey, scratch the nitrogen.
Nitrogen. No nitrogen.
Do we have nitrogen in us?
I think nitrogen is the most common element in the universe. So probably.
That's hydrogen.
Oh, hydrogen.
Yeah.
Nitrogen. Oh, it's
light.
nitrogen.
Because it's the first one on the table. It's the lightest one.
It's dark matter.
Yes.
What about dark matter?
I'm not very good with physics, with the sciences.
Yeah, I don't know. We're
It's
made of
hydrogen, not nitrogen, of course. It's a gen.
So.
This is a good question, but it's hard to be sprung. It's hard to spring it on someone.
No, it's not to put you guys on the spot. Just if you guys come up with something, you do. If you don't, then it's fine. So
Don't email us about
mull it over for 5 months.
Selfie it.
I got it. You could if you want. Sure. You might be watching a Blazers game, and then I heard you liked basketball. I read that you liked basketball, but then found no proof of it at all until now. So there you go. So
He's very good.
Yeah, if you got a who,
do you play?
I'll show you how much I like it.
He's really good.
This guy is real good too.
Really?
João, oh yeah.
He takes a basketball with him everywhere he goes.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
Oh well. An official
If you had to
NBA
choose
thing or
between the guitar and the basketball, I think the basketball would go.
The basketball deflates and is a lot smaller.
Yeah.
Fits anywhere. cheap to travel with.
guitars don't
So that's
deflate.
only 2 things you can be made of.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Basketball.
Basketball, a guitar.
Guitar and deflating.
And deflating. It can be concept.
It can be whatever you want.
I do love deflating.
You love to deflate. Or deflation in general. I think we're done, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time. This was a pleasure. We'd actually thank you. It's very important for us so that you guys have fun on this show. You guys are the guests. We only invite people that we love, really.
Nice.
So I've been a fan since the 90s.
We're flattered. Thanks.
Thank you so much. And thank you.
Let me just check if it's filtered.
That's great.
Thanks, man. Really.
Legal.